Hi, it is day 21 of March Madness, and thank you so much for joining me today. You can see the sun is out, so it's really lovely. And today we're going to be looking at the Pilates teaser. Now, I know for some of you this might be quite a scary exercise to do. It requires a lot of core strength and long legs as well, so you need to be able to support the weight of your legs with your core. So today we're going to do some really lovely exercises to prepare you for that, and also use a band as well for a bit of extra support. So if you have a band or a scarf, or a pair of tights, that's going to be really handy for later on in our 10-minute session today. So first of all, we're bringing ourselves down onto the mat into relaxation position, and set yourself up in that position with your head on the floor. You can use a little cushion underneath you if you want to, just to give your head a little bit more support. So you've got your head supported, knees and feet are hip distance apart. Weight going down through the back of your head, the back of your rib cage, and the back of your pelvis. And let's just do a few little pelvic tilts to start with to find our neutral spine. So as we breathe out, we're going to imprint our spine and rock back. And as we inhale, we're going to arch our spine away from the floor, just lifting our lumbar spine away from the floor here. So let's rock back to imprint. Inhale to arch away, keeping your shoulders relaxed and down, jaw nice and soft as well. Rocking backwards and forwards, super. Let's go a few more times here. 2 more. And our last one here before setting ourselves up somewhere halfway in between. Nice and neutral here. Okay, so going into our double knee fold, we're just going to work on this lower core area and get our core strong enough to lift up our legs as well. So let's breathe in here and breathe out. Float leg 1 up and leg 2 up to join it. Inhale, take leg 1 down and leg 2. So let's go again. Breathing out, drawing these toe muscles in, supporting your spine with your core. So there should be no movement at all through your torso. Let's keep going. Breathing out and out. In and in. Super. And again, out and floating up. In and down. Great. Let's keep going. Breathe out and out. In and in. Super. And again, breathing out and out. In and in. We have 2 more times like this. So float and float. In and down. And our last one. Out and out. In and in. Super. From here, we're going to go into our double knee fold again and practice extending our legs one at a time. So bring into double knee fold, connect your heels, take your knees hip distance apart, keep your head rested on the floor with your arms long, breathe in. As you breathe out, we're going to lengthen one leg away. Inhale, draw back in. So this movement is a really long lengthen of that leg. Tummy muscles switched on to support you here. Exhaling, inhaling, fab. And again, lengthening away, drawing back in. So making sure there's no movement through your torso. I'd like you to keep your shoulders melting down so they're away from your ears. And again, lengthen and return. Super. Lengthen, return. Good. 2 more times to each side like this. So you're fully extending that leg out. Extending that leg about a 45-degree angle. Use the back of your legs and your glutes to support your leg here. Sorry about the lighting, the sun keeps coming in and out. And bring your knees back in and give yourself a little rock from side to side here. So this next time, I'm going to try and do both legs at the same time. We're going to start off with our bands. So I'd like to get your bands, fold your knees in, and just pop your feet in the bands. And then find that place where you're in neutral spine and pelvis once again, with your hands either side of the band, holding onto the band like this. And you can just adjust how much tension you've got in there. So if you're feeling really strong today, have a lot less tension. If you're feeling like you need a bit of extra support, make the band a bit tighter. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out to lengthen our legs away. You let that band support the weight of your legs. Inhale to draw back in without moving your torso. We're going to lengthen away as you breathe out. Inhale and return. Super. Going again. Breathing out to lengthen. In to return. And let's go 5. Good. Still using those core muscles. 4. 3. Lengthening away. Good. Working through those core muscles here. 2. And And this can be our final one here, lengthening those legs away and drawing them back in. Get rid of your band, because next up we're going to do this same again, but without the band. So bring your legs up one at a time. This time I'm going to connect our legs. So bring our legs together, connect your inner thighs, and then as we breathe out, we're going to lengthen both legs away. Inhale to return. So if you're not quite there yet, you can still use the band, and just bit by bit, strengthen your body ready for this exercise. So we're lengthening and return. Good. Breathing out to lengthen those legs. Breathing in to return. Super. So really trying to keep your spine really strong here, making sure you're not arching away, keeping those muscles kind of knitting down and in as you move. Let's go 4 and 3, super, and 2, keeping those inner legs connected, and our final one here, lengthening away, drawing back in and rest. Well done. Let's just take our legs down to the floor, give our legs a little bit of rotation from side to side. See a lovely stretch here. Now we're going to try and do exactly the same in a curl up with extended arms. So we're just building on the strength and our stamina here. So let's take our legs back in one at a time. Keep your legs connected together. We're going to float our arms up, palms facing down at mid-thigh level. And then as we breathe out, we're going to lengthen our legs and come into our curl up. Inhale, smoothly sink back down. So you can see it's like simultaneously curling up. Inhale and back down. So let the weight of your legs kind of act as a momentum, a pendulum, to help you lift up here. So breathing out to lengthen. Inhale to return. Super. Keeping your arms outstretched as well. Great. And 3. Lengthening away. Drawing back in. And 2. Wonderful. Phone's ringing. And let's do our final one here. Lengthening those legs away and drawing back in. Hug your knees in towards you. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Placing your feet back down. Let's just give our middles a little bit of a rest here, because next up, we're going to try and put that all together to come and balance on our sitting bones. So this is where I might fail. I think if you've got longer legs, it's harder, because if you think about it, well, they're longer, so it's harder to keep them up, literally. So to do with physics. If I remember my A level, I'll be able to tell you. So hopefully somebody can tell me. So remember what we did. We lengthened our legs away as we came to curl up. This next time, I'm going to just try and come up a little bit higher. So as you breathe out, you're lengthening up. Pausing at the top here, keeping your legs lengthened. Inhale and sink back down. I managed to do it. So if you want to, you can just stick that mini curl up. And then bit by bit, as you become more confident and stronger, you might be able to shoot your legs away from you, shoot your arms away from you, and come into that teaser here. Pausing here, so you're in that nice V shape. Inhale and smoothly come back down. Okay, good, let's go again. So starting from this double knee fold to make it a lot easier for ourselves, rather than have our bodies lengthened on the floor. So lengthening up. Inhale to come down. Good, let's go 2 more times. Breathing out, lengthening up, shooting those legs away from us. So balancing on our sitting bones, keep those legs high. Inhale and come down, good. And we have one last one here. Breathing out, lengthening up, holding here. We're going to pause here. Inhale and down, and hug your knees in towards you. One more time. So just rocking from side to side to relax here. If we wanted to do the full teaser, we'd start with our legs on the floor. So I'm just going to give it a go. I might fail. I warn you now. So keep your legs glued together. Pause, breathe in, breathe out. Come into your curl up and pause here into that teaser. Lower back down. So you need a lot of core strength. If you feel any niggles at all through your spine, please give this a miss. So you're reaching your arms forward. That's going to help give you the momentum to lift yourself up. So breathing in, breathing out, a lift here, pausing. Inhale and down. Let's see if we can do 2 more. Breathing in. Now, if you're struggling, you can get the bands, and you can use the bands, and that's actually, let's do that. It's going to give you a little bit more momentum, because you pull out the bands, lifting up those legs, pausing here on your sitting bones, low back down. I personally find it a little bit more harder to control with the bands, but it's a really great trick to actually get you up into that movement and see how it feels. Let's do our final one. Breathe in, breathe out, roll up, lift those legs up. Inhale, lower down, lengthen back down, and give yourself a full body stretch here. So reaching through your fingers, reaching through your toes, lovely stretch, roll onto your sides, and push yourselves up to your seated position. So sitting however suits you best. Weight going down evenly through your sitting bones, arms out to the side, breathe in. As we breathe out, let's reach our arms up to the ceiling, lovely stretch here. Press the air away, and give yourself one more stretch, breathing out. And in, press the air away. Whew, quite breathless now. Give yourself a clap. Well done. Well done indeed if you managed to follow all of that. It was really, really tricky, and it's one of those exercises that you need to build it bit by bit. It requires so much strength. So if you can't do it right, don't worry. With practice and time, you will get there. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I definitely have. And I'll see you again tomorrow for some more Pilates. Take care. Bye-bye.